Lady, a friend of ours reached out to me and said, "Hey, I have a coworker. She's a single parent, 4 kids.
Yeah.
Two of them are 11 and 12, and they want to take classes. But they don't have any money. She's a single parent. Blah blah blah." I said, "He goes, what do you think? Can you do something?" I said, "You know what? I'll do a 2-for-1. Tell them it's $25." She goes, "Is that each?" He goes, "No, 2-for-1."
I'll take both kids.
And she's like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't care. I get it. I used to struggle too. I know we all know what that's been. Especially when you're trying to start a business, and I just want people to come in the door and feel that they can be safe and they can learn something to keep themselves safe.
Yeah, we have a full-time job.
Yep. Yeah, we're not into this. Nayan buys me tea for my classes. That's what I charge. Starbucks tea.
Okay.
Lunch, breakfast sometimes, dinner.
Every once in a while.
Just tea, right?
Every day.
Yeah, just tea.
Okay, just
Every
tea.
day.
But I got to make it sound like that. Good tea. But it isn't about that. And a lot of our other students, they understand that. Oh,
Yeah, we don't.
Hey, I don't have any money. Okay.
Yeah, we started a YouTube channel so
Yeah.
we could teach our students during COVID to
Yeah.
give them
Right.
ideas on lessons and
Right.
how to train at home.
Okay.
And then it became this, which we still aren't 100% sure how, but it became that.
Yeah,
But
it
you're right.
happens that way.
It's the mentality of it. And even with my daughters, they're not training anything physical, but I'm constantly feeding them ideas. Like I've told them from they were very young, it's like, look, there are real monsters in the world.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is they look like everyone else.
No.
And if you're not aware of that, then you're not going to be cautious enough to keep yourself safe from that. So I'm constantly talking to them about awareness, beating that in their head. Well, maybe not beating into their head, but continuously repeating the same things over and over again in
Yeah.
different ways.
Yeah.
Where's your head? Where are you looking? Did you notice that car coming around the corner?
Yeah.
Did you notice
Awareness.
that person?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. And slowly they're picking up, and it's going to get to a point where it's innate.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I want it to be innate for them to just walk out the door and know, okay, I'm safe. But the moment that something's out of place, ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah.
I need to pay attention over there.
Yeah.
One of the biggest
Great.
things that makes me laugh that he said to his oldest daughter, he
Yeah.
goes, "If you don't learn any martial arts before you become a full-fledged teenager, you're not going out." He's like, "You're going to have me walking around in my pajamas."
I told you,
following
I
you."
will follow you. I will be that creepy dad just watching you from the balcony. But if you want to be left alone with your friends, you need to be trained. And she's like, okay.
No, it's good.
That's
Just
great.
go-
Well, martial arts is so
Right.
good for kids
Yeah.
anyway, as
Yeah.
we know. We all
My
know.
And you have
daughter's
2
now
kids.
second.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
saw
But she's
on your Facebook, I saw this cute little girl, and she's just so like. There's a video of I guess your older daughter had just come home from wherever she was at.
Yeah, I stayed with her mom. And
she
then,
stayed with her mom, yeah.
and then came back after 6 months because of COVID. Like
Yeah.
we're just waiting until the households were
Oh,
more
okay.
vaccinated and whatnot. So I have my two.
You see this little girl's face is
so
lit
cute.
up.
She likes
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
not this
Ate.
home.
She's great. So almost 2.5. She's actually born on Christmas.
Cool.
Her name's Noelle, and
Oh.
she's
Aw.
just wonderful, just adventurous, sweet. She's terrible twos, but wonderful at the same
Yeah,
time.
she looks like she's older though.
Yeah. Oh, she's a
She
big.
is.
She's like
Well, I thought
98
she was
percentile.
actually
Yeah,
She acts
she's
older,
only-
definitely.
Yeah.
she's-
Yeah. She's smart. She's all those
very
things.
smart,
Yeah.
very vocal.
Yeah. And then.
Only 2. I could have sworn she was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
know.
I thought she was just short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, being Asian, right?
Yeah.
Short, okay.
I think she's gonna be tall.
And yeah, she's and then my oldest is Erica. So, and so she is
Original, I love it.
she's an art
I would've
school.
never
But
guessed.
she's an art school, but she's also an instructor here.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
she
we got it.
teaches.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
She does all
Yeah,
the
she did martial
swing
arts
classes.
since she was in diapers. Not from me because that dynamic.
Yeah,
of like,
you can't. It's tough.
Very good
He
Kempo
can't
school.
teach his daughter.
Yeah, she did a very good Kempo school for years, and then started taking my classes, and just became good at kickboxing.
Right.
And I teaches her own version, which is we also do my instructors. I say, find your own class. You know, we have some commonalities, but then you can make it your own. And,
we've got a
so yeah, so she does that. Right now she's
Wow,
doing
that's
Zoom.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to have her on the show one day.
Sure. Yeah.
She's fantastic.
Let's get her on there.
She's
I've heard
probably-
her train.
I always joke about the fact that she is more mature than the rest of us.
Definitely more than me.
That's
Well, that's-
yeah, I can see that. That's easy.
that's
That's
not-
easy.
Yeah.
My 2.5-year-old is more.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Erica's lovely to work with, and she's
Oh,
really
wow. That's
she's
awesome.
she's a great art student. She's also very encouraging to my daughter.
Did
'cause
she
my-
come up with the logo?
No, actually, it's another friend in video game that did the.
Ah.
Yeah, but she did. We probably need to update it. She did it like in a couple
Yeah, it
hours.
still kind
but
of looks like the Punch Out.
Yeah. Well,
So-
this is, I think, is inspired subtly by Crunch. I think because of the.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Subtly.
but
Subtle, no.
what I thought here was, the idea of having two
Yeah.
bags,
That's
right?
pretty cool.
And so, yeah.
Folks, we are on somewhat of a time constraint
Yes,
because
we are.
they both have some stuff to
They're
do.
busy,
Yeah.
busy people.
I'm keeping track of the time.
Yes.
We have 15 minutes, and I'd like
Yep.
you guys to beat up Nayin on the demo.
Can we just do the silks? Why gotta get beat up?
So,
15
if you've
minutes.
ever watched our show, you all know that I like to have a little demo at the tail end of the show. And I'd be interested to see the stuff that you guys do because,
Sure.
again, you're stepping out of the norm of the martial arts boxing. You've created kind of your own thing.
Yeah.
It's a fusion.
And
yeah.
these are the things that we'd like to see. So
Great.
we're going to fix the table up here. We're going to
Give
get
us
this
a
out of the way, and we'll be
right
right back.
All right. Cool.
All right, folks, we're back. So right now, as always, we're going to have a little demo. Eric here is going to show us a couple of things on both the bag here, and also he's going to show what he actually would do during their seminars, right? What do you
On Tammy.
on Tammy, and Tammy's going to be the victim. Naeem's going to be the bad guy, and then we got Eric here.
It's the eyebrows, isn't it?
It's the eyebrows,
The
yeah.
eyebrows make me look mean.
Then look,
Alright,
yeah.
I get it.
All right, so you guys have fun.
Yes.
And I'm going to stand out of the way so I don't get hurt.
Cool. Okay, so I guess first thing, just to be able to show one example of how we try to make it fun
Okay.
and dynamic in this class. We don't worry about sparring, so we do things that are a little more wild. You can do these things in sparring over time, but mostly we
It takes
care
time.
about having a good time and doing some cool moves and getting a workout. So I'll show you one real quick. So you go ahead and stand right there. So we're going to start out, we're going to do what's going to be a 4-punch combination with one fake and then one kick. So I'm going to start with a jab cross, 1, 2. And then right away, once you start doing it, you're going to follow with a third, a jab, stepping with your left foot to the right a little bit, exactly.
Okay.
And that sets up your spinning back fist. You're going to go 1, 2. Yep. And so what's important in that part is when you spin, stay centered.
Okay.
So when you spin right away, right?
Ah, I
so
see,
here.
I see.
So you stay right in space instead of stepping back.
Here.
1, 2. Exactly.
Oh, I
And
see.
then now you're going to just center yourself so you're lining up the bag. One right out. Exactly. So, yeah, so go ahead and go 1, 2, step in this. Oh, good. Why don't you do 2 more for the camera so you see who you are. Good. Last one. Good. And of course, normally we have gloves on. That was great. That was great. You just got here. So, you want
Dude,
to
that was easy.
You want to teach her? So, yeah. So, and we try to do things that seem crazy and complicated, but they're actually not.
No, that was
Right.
actually incredibly easy to pick up,
Yeah.
and your instructions were so clear that it's kind of hard to mess up.
Yeah, and so again, Rick, is you learn one phrase that can make a world of difference in applying or learning a technique, right? So
Verbiage.
that's why just a little bit of that stuff.
No, that's wonderful. You
Yeah.
you definitely have a sense of putting no pressure on the student to get what you're saying and bring it across. And if I were to have messed up, just try it this way. And okay.
Yeah. No, what they didn't hear though
Uh-huh.
was I said, "Don't screw this up."
Oh.
I whispered to him right before. But so now actually I'm going to show you we were talking about the attacker victim thing. So
Right.
I'm going to show a very basic thing because rather than I guess we'll do one thing that's a little showy, but I want to show kind of the core applications of the women's self-defense and now just self-defense in general that we do as an ongoing kind of program here. And so the idea is it's about self-preservation protection, right? Self-protection. And not so much, like standing over them in victory. You just want to minimize the damage, find ways to survive, fight back a little bit, and then hopefully you can get out, right? Or they leave. Now, I'll use an example, and I'm sure that this poor lady had no chance, but that one lady, the Filipino lady, she's like in her 60s, got
65
kicked.
and
It's like,
east, yeah.
it's like a front kick basically, and
Oh.
got knocked down, and the killer started kicking her in the head, right? Now, obviously it's super horrific even to talk about it, and I'm sure she had either was in incredible pain or just shocked.
Oh. Yeah.
However, if she had been training and maybe not also 65, right? But that there's ways that you can mitigate the damage that can happen to you when you get knocked down, right? And so what we can do is, what we'll do is actually you can step back from me over there a little
Okay.
bit, thank you, and then Tam, why don't you just go and lay down right there.
Lay down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first thing, if you're on the ground, right, and actually, Rick, stand over. Actually, you stand over here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so let's say whatever, push, grab, whatever, knocked down. So knocked down, right? And so You are now in front of her. So the one thing that if you're on your back that you don't want, go ahead and walk up like you're going to kick her on the head.
Oh.
Right. Don't actually. So what you don't want is to be in a situation where your legs are not involved. And so what's going to happen now? Step back. So as you come on the side, you remember to pivot, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to pivot. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and come all the way around. So let's go. You can kind of dance around her if you like. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there. And so the idea is that we train you to always keep your legs in between because that makes it much harder. Obviously, to kick is one of the main things. I'll kick your legs maybe, but also you can kick back. So move back a little bit, Rick. So you can do up kicks, right, and kicking away, as well as if you grab one of her ankles here, and then other leg, boom, right. And so we train these things, right. And if Tammy hasn't trained this in a while with me, but the basic concept, you can go like, oh, that's fine. So the basic idea, right. So this is something that. You train it, and you should at least remember that. You get knocked on your butt, and you don't let them get in their position, right? And then you train. We use the focus mitts and grab them, we'll kick them, we'll kind of string them together in a kind of a fluid way. But that's a basic concept, right? Which is it doesn't make you invulnerable. But what it does is it does not allow them to kick you in the head. Yes.
Question: do you also train the shock of being pushed down?
So there's a few things with that.
Okay.
We do also train practicing falling.
Okay.
But I also talk about the shock of just any type of attack.
Right.
Whether it be just yelled at or grabbed or shoved to the ground or hit and knocked to the ground.
Well, because recently a friend of mine, he's in his 60s, somebody opened his passenger car door after he got in it in a parking lot and took his bag.
Yeah.
And he was in such a shock that he couldn't remember
Yep.
features, he couldn't
Yep.
remember the car
Yep.
or even the direction in which they went.
Yep.
That becomes a big part for people.
Huge. So I'm sure you guys probably teach the same thing,
Mhm.
which is that in our seminar we actually talk about your ability to react appropriately. And so your ability to react basically will be. Hi, Tammy down there. You can actually stand up now.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say this.
Thank you. Yeah. She's sleeping. So,
She took a nap.
so your ability to react is going to be based a lot on your experience and your training.
Okay.
If you do something that is a combat type sport, even if it's just coming here and like hitting bags for a
Right.
while, you know how to punch and kick. You can act. You can do something kind of offensive or to defend yourself, all the way to learning a more traditional martial arts that's meant for more
Destructive.
yeah, I guess. And then sparring, heavy
Right,
sparring,
right.
and then doing something just like a full-on, hopefully well-structured self-defense class.
Right.
You do that over and over again, you're more prone to react appropriately.
You're really saying
Right.
practice is going to be the biggest key.
Yes, yeah.
In
It's
continuous practice.
mentally being in a space where you think about that, because so many
Okay,
people,
yeah, that makes
God
sense.
bless them as they should be, don't think
Right.
about fighting.
No.
And so when they get punched in the face or something happens, they lose it all.
Right.
And so you're definitely going to be at a disadvantage. That's where ongoing training is so important, because you get that in your head.
I'm watching your time.
Oh,
No,
thank
no,
you.
yeah.
Okay, so I guess last thing. So within the women's self-defense, and I keep saying that now, it may expand into a self-defense class if we start to get people from outside that want to learn this stuff. But that was originally geared towards
Women,
smaller
yeah.
person, generally women,
Right.
generally being on the ground, because that's where you end up a lot. We do teach some stuff standing as well, but mostly it's about, if you're on the ground, how to get up, how to reverse the situation, positions. So what we also teach, though, is several of the chokes.
Ooh.
Reason being, and you guys know this, it's
Yeah.
UFC, been around for 20-something years, that 6 seconds without oxygen in the brain, you go to sleep. And so people who practice it a lot can get good at it, and things like a rear naked choke can shock people, and they don't know what's coming, it's a headlock, and then they're out. And we do drill so you can get on their back sometimes. But so since you offered, I'm gonna have Tammy do a rear naked choke just to show people who might not know jiu-jitsu or have seen this stuff
Wait,
before.
she's going to do a choke on me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And by the way, don't forget to tap.
Okay.
Don't forget to tap, right? I don't know if you're.
7 seconds, Tammy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's
Five.
Wait till he taps 10 times, okay? So what Tammy's going to do here is very simple. Now, it's harder to do it against someone taller standing, right? But we have ways we do seatbelt control and things if you're on their back. But hopefully, if you're on their back, maybe you can get away. But maybe, especially in the circumstance we have so many of the Asians getting attacked, that your friend, you're with your loved one, and now you actually do have to jump on someone's back to defend them. And if you learn this stuff, yeah, maybe punch kick, hit him with something. But if you know this, a rear naked choke is a perfect opportunity against somebody you're helping.
Okay, it's going to be hard not to do the things I've learned to do.
Yes. Please no chin tucking or striking. Yeah. So
He knows.
yeah. So first you're going to stick one arm through.
Okay.
It's going to go nice and deep, all the way to, again, because he's taller, maybe you could do the favor. Actually, this is how we usually do it when you demo it. Go down on one knee, and this allows just her to do the technique, not worry about the height thing. Because normally you're not going to do it standing, right? You're not going to do it. So what happens now, we have her bicep is now on the right carotid artery, and then the blade of her forearm is now on the other side. She's going to take her left hand now, and she's going to put on, first her hand's going to go on top of her left bicep, her right hand, left bicep. Your right hand?
Right hand, bicep.
Right hand on your left bicep. Here. She hasn't done this with me for a while. Right here. Right. And then now the left hand's going to seek behind with the palm towards the head. And she's going to basically be scissoring, trying to drive her two elbows together. And as that squeeze.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I haven't even started.
No, I know.
And as she squeezes, also going to take her backhand and push down. And then just go and squeeze. You'll see, I'll probably slightly red her face in a second. Okay, there you go. So,
Oh wait, I missed it. Can you do that one more time? I was looking
Go ahead,
somewhere else.
please.
Sorry.
It's all right.
7 seconds. How's that feel, Manny?
okay. So, and so again, the key,
Sorry.
the key to this stuff, right? Is drill it.
Thank you.
And
No,
now I'll, because it's funny about this time thing. I just have to run out the door. But essentially, you don't have to do it 100%. You have to put them to sleep. If you get them sleepy, or you get them kind of discombobulated, you can get away.
Good.
I've had a friend that I taught this to who used this to, again, help a friend who was being attacked. Didn't get it quite right, but it was enough to calm the guy down. He was like, had trouble breathing, he was kind of out of it,
Right.
but he wasn't out, but you could do it halfway and still have some success.
Just got to learn when to let go.
Yeah, well, so there's that aspect of it.
Right.
I really focus on just making sure that you survive. And we talk more about
The aftermath,
legalities and whatever else, but I've really focused on people just surviving and proving their chances of surviving an attack against
Which,
something probably bigger.
very important. Very important.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
this is what people have to look forward to. Rick, come join us again so we can sign off.
Squeeze in just a bit. Wow, that was really cool. I really
was-
wanted to see Naeem pass out. As you guys know, I like it when he gets hurt.
weird
But thank you
fetish of
guys so
yours.
much for your generosity and having us come out
Yes,
here.
of
Now,
course.
give us the location here so that everybody
One more
knows
time.
where we're at.
Yes. 836 Britton Avenue. Again, 836.
Why does everybody fly through whatever they say?
Yeah,
Slow down.
that's why I just repeat it. I realized
836.
it's like when you do the phone number thing.
Right.
The last four.
No,
Like,
no, no,
blah,
no,
blah,
no,
blah.
no. I was like, what?
Huh?
So it's 836 Britton Avenue. It's in San Carlos, and also Google us. And
yeah.
and so we
Impact
have
Kickboxing.
yes,
Right.
Impact
Not
Kickboxing.
Impact MMA, because that's totally
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it's Impact Kickboxing Fitness.
Fitness.
Okay.
Yes.
This one, and then we have a self-defense, self-protection seminar this Saturday in person. We also have one on Zoom.
All right.
Oh,
I'll be hosting one on Zoom where I have like 30.
Now, how do they get the passwords and all that to get into the Zoom?
There's
reach
a
out. Yeah.
sign up and you get a link.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess I would say you can email Tammy at impactkbf.com.
KBF.
Yeah. Or me if you want, and then I'll just forward you to Tammy. But I'm Eric at Impact. And then we also have one more in class the week from Saturday. And we'll see how it goes. Like
Yeah.
if there's more people, and maybe do another Zoom class or something. We'll see
You know,
what
I
happens.
really want to thank you for
Thank you, guys.
answering the call.
Yes.
To having schools open their doors to these people who can really use the help. The Asian community.
build a community.
They're a proud community, so they don't even like to ask for help. That's and I get that, but even still, at this time,
Guilt into helping them, I
yeah,
guess.
it's not
I don't
helping.
know.
I think
Reach
it's
out,
solid.
let people know you need help, because
We need to
we're
show
very
up.
much willing to give that help. So,
Yes.
don't be afraid to ask us. We're here for you
changing.
guys.
It's good.
It's changing.
I mean, I want to make sure that people understand that, because that's the biggest thing, that problem that I'm having with all of this, that people are afraid to come and call us and ask for the free help.
Yeah, and that's same for us. And as a reminder, if you caught this part and not the earlier part, anybody who comes to our seminar is offered a free 1 month to work out with us. We're also not going to upsell you anything. We'll just kind of let it go away, and then if you want to stay, you let us know. But for a month, you have a way to work out stress, empower yourself, do something a little in the combat
That's
realm.
awesome.
So yeah, we want to help you guys. So we're not
So cool.
Yeah.
So, by the way, folks, just so you know that Tammy does have a voice. She's just being quiet right now because she's a little shy, it seems.
Yeah, she's a little soft spoken.
Right? A little
bit.
I mean, come on, get in there and tell us off.
She needs gloves on for that.
She needs gloves.
There's 3 of you and 1 of me.
Oh, you can take us. I'm sure. Me, anyways. Hey, folks, this has been Conversation with me, Rick,
Me, Naeem.
and
Our
Eric
special
Wahlberg.
guest.
Thank you.
And this beautiful young lady is
Tammy Shoe.
Tammy.
Oh, Shoe.
Shay.
Shea
Shay Stadium.
Let's redo the whole interview.
Redo.
Get the table. Get the
We'll see you guys next time. 3, 2,
Shea.
1.